Hello YouTube, welcome back to my silly survival world. Now today's plan, I have flip-flopped a little bit on what I actually want to do today. This is my second time recording because I wasn't feeling it. I wanted to start work on a gold farm, but I don't have any concrete plans just yet on what I actually want to do with the gold farm. I don't know what farm design I want to do, and part of me kind of wants to do like I did with the gold or the iron farm and actually design my own, or at least understand the mechanics behind it, because I do find that enjoyable. So I thought for a smaller project we could work on, at least for today, I do want to leave the brick roads here and everything for a little bit, since across the last two episodes they were 30 minutes, 40 minutes. We got 70 whole minutes of episode of just me working on these pathways. I do hope you all enjoyed those, but I do just want to keep things spiced up a little more than that. So wow, that's a big fall. Nice. Okay, great. I today want to work on a moss farm. There's a block missing here. Oh no. So first thing we need to do is get up here where the stone is actually at, which is why I have jumped headfirst into the quarry and lost half my health in the process. But we need about 5 stacks of stone, 6. Very quick and easy to gather. I think this entire project is going to be quite quick and easy to gather, so I think it is a good one for us to work on today. Okay, I have gathered too much, actually. We only needed 5 stacks, but that's okay. We'll just have the extra 39 sitting around, I guess. Now, I want to get 3 of these smelted up. I do personally like to build with smooth stone, and I am using a tutorial for this, because, you don't have to design all the farms yourself, you know? I don't know. I'm mostly just going about it however I think is fun in the end. And what I think is fun is us having endless moss for the rest of time, because I love moss. Moss is awesome. Oh no. We can't reach the lever from here. I kind of wanted to do it without jumping down, but I need to get that minecart in place so it'll actually slurp up all that stone. In fact, forget slurping up the stone. I can just hand it to it. We don't have to make this a process. And there goes. Don't know why some made it into this. Yes, when I pushed it back, yeah. For just a moment, it's in between the two, and so it manages to transfer from here down to there. That's silly. Alright, material number 1 is done. We did not need all that to smelt, because I actually had a lot of smooth stone lying in the chest there. Now, a lot of what we're going to need is redstone components, and that might be a little trickier. Right, alright. So this farm, I hopefully have the redstone, but we might... Well, okay, we are certainly going on a mining trip now, aren't we? Well, alrighty then. We should at least have the chest. Alright, we need 18 hoppers, which means we in fact need more chests. It's a good thing that we have plenty of logs, so let's go ahead and make ourselves some very thick chests here. Until we have 18 and 18, it will be... Oh, just a little bit off. Okay, make ourselves one more chest. 18 and 18. There we go. Now, we have all sorts of iron because of our iron farm, which means I should be able to just universally uncraft this, say a hopper, and then I will click 18 times and take 18 out. Absolutely perfect. So we can put that back away. I'll just leave all this iron lying around loose. So 18 and 18, those are taken care of. I have a shulker box from earlier plans for today, so I can go ahead and put all our complete materials in there. Now, we are still in need of redstone torches, pistons, redstone stuff. It's all redstone in the end. So that is going to be a mining trip for us. Let's go ahead and pull out fortune. Now, I don't think we're going to be in the caves for very long, but we'll see. Actually, while we're down here, it is a wonderful opportunity for me to grab 2 buckets of lava, which crosses yet another material off the list that we would have otherwise needed. So now we are down here, and I think redstone will be pretty quick. Fortune 3 goes pretty fast with this stuff. So here is our first vein. We can go ahead and see what we get. That did not even get us up to a stack. Okay, this might not be as quick as I expected, but it shouldn't be slow either. I keep thinking I should bring a torch, or at least like a lantern, so that you all can see better in the caves without... I shouldn't be holding this in my hand. I'm going to have to brighten it in post one way or the other. Wait. Let's grab this torch. There we go. There we go. You can still barely see what's going on. It just puts a big bright object on the screen. Ooh, whoa. Okay, somehow we ended up with almost 2 stacks of redstone, so clearly the fortune is kicking in now. I'm not entirely certain how much we need. I'm just going to say if I get like 5 stacks, I'll be pretty happy. Should secure us for now and a little ways into the future. Ooh, diamond. Yep, no, that's fine. Diamond. Redstone. Oh. Oh, it's a magma block. Actually, that would mean a water cave, would it not? I don't know, could be an interesting change of pace. It sure is. Alrighty. Lapis, I guess? It's the wrong one. Oh, wait. Oh, we're in the hole. The big hole. The one... the hole that's by the... It's by the old garden. Yeah. That's where it is. Alright, well, that's not actually where we want to be, but it's kind of crazy that... Oh. Well, alright, I guess coming back in has revealed new things. A new perspective has shown me things I previously could not see. We're still only at 2 stacks. Mining. I mean, I kind of like mining, but then I want to do something. I want to make the moss farm today. And lapis is not helping. Why am I finding lapis more than redstone? I'm not. That's the answer. There's probably actually been less lapis than redstone, but I don't care because it's not what I want. Wow, no way, it's lapis. Get off. Go away. More lava. Actually, no? Is that not? Oh, that's glow from the lava. Redstone? No, okay, that's... I don't even know how to explain that. This... Is it just me, or is this some weird generation? Hold up, I'm gonna hit the free cam for a second, and this is... No, this... Wait, what? Is this a whole different cave? Oh. Oh, it's another water cave. Well, that's... I knew something was off about that generation. I thought it could have been a trial chamber. Ooh, okay, wait. We actually hit redstone. Let's go. And it's a genuine vein. It's so much larger than the others. Oh, thank you. We've nearly hit 3 stacks. I'm leaving when I hit 4 stacks, honestly, at this rate. This is taking too long. Let's go, another vein. This water cave was amazing. I'm glad I checked why that wall was so weird. Now, where am I coming out? Oh. Wait, no. No, where am I? I feel like this is a spot in the world I should know, but it's not one I think I do know. Oh? Wait, cobble farm? Mob farm? Okay, so we're near the hole. Oh, very near the hole. I didn't even know the hole went back in this way. Oh, but there we have it, and the sun is rising as we come out as well. Now let us go home one more time. We passed through the old garden here. Man, Wasn't this such a cute place for a garden? I mean, the new garden is objectively better, don't get me wrong, but that one was cute. Yeah, look how much the garden has grown, man. I mean, since the beginnings, this is a huge improvement. At some point, I will make a bigger tree, by the way. That is on my list of future plans. The weird abstract list that is forever growing, maybe kind of shrinking, but not really. I've grabbed a bunch more stuff. I just desperately need to figure out what I do and don't have. I'm looking at the list here. We need repeaters. We need one comparator. We need that might actually be it. Two copper bulbs. We need 2 copper bulbs, and then I believe we are covered. We don't. Oh, we don't even have a moss block? Oh, we don't even have a moss block. Holy crap, we need to take care of that. Right. So I've done some reorganization here. We're getting very, very close. We're getting very close, and I know exactly where I want this moss farm to be. We're going to be building it right over there. There's such a cozy pocket. It is nice and close by to my home. Where's my minecart? So now let's very peacefully head on back to the commercial district. And over here, I know because I earlier yeah, see ya. I didn't like that minecart anyways. That was like the worst one in my collection, dude. I've always had trouble with that one. Ugh. Now we have stone. We grab a bunch of it. Now we can make repeaters. We can make a lot of repeaters. I think we need 8 of them. And then if we open the shulker box, we will find out that I was wrong. I'm a fool. How could I have not have known we needed another? We need 1 comparator. So that covers those. Oh, wait. Yes, okay. I looked through all these chests to find the one that had moss in it. I knew one of these had to. Also, look how cute this guy is. Look how cute this guy is. I love him so much. They're following their mother. They're so cute. I love you. I love you, and I want to get a little chicken pen eventually. And I'm gonna put it at my house as well. I want all these little fellas at my house because I love these little guys. They're so good. Best thing. They're the best thing in Minecraft, actually. I decided. Now, here is a question for you. Have any of you, and this is a thing I used to do, so I am admitting to this. I hope it is not It's not even loaded, man. Can't even watch it go the rest of the way. It's not even loaded, man. Can't even watch it go the rest of the way. So, like I was saying, have any of you ever gone into creative mode, built a box, like tower up in the air, build a box, and then stick as many chickens as you can in it, remove the bottom block, and just watch all the chickens burst out across the ground? Because it is one of the most peak experiences in Minecraft, and if that's not a thing everyone's done, then I don't know if anybody else has ever played this game correctly besides me. I'm telling you, if you've never done the chicken box, go into creative right now and do it. Make a box, fill it with chickens, and let them fly. It is a beautiful sight. It's a beautiful sight. Now, why did I come this far? Okay. I need to go to the trial chamber because we need 2 copper bulbs and nobody knows how to craft all of the copper stuff. I'm telling you, absolutely nobody. If you think you do, you're lying. You also just go to a trial chamber and steal it all. Okay, here it is. Small random hole. Now jump all the way down. And yep, copper bulbs are plentiful for us. So that's 2. One of them is not in perfect condition. But that's okay. We can strip them both down. Actually, I won't be stripping this one. I will get one honeycomb, and then I will wax this one after getting it into the same state. Now, it doesn't actually make any functional difference, I know, but I just want them to look the same. Actually, would it be... I'm actually going to unwax both of them, because for a moss farm, I feel like visually it's more appropriate that they are both not just unwaxed, but in fact, what's the word? Weathered. Weathered. That they are both weathered. In fact, I suppose moss is actually another thing I could sell. Could be worth it. I mean, who else is going to have such wide access to moss as I will soon? This time, I think I'm gonna try and land, like, on my deck. What? What? How did... okay. Sure. I guess it was a, good try, but we did that instead. I think this is the ultimate test of knowledge. Do I build a bow the correct way the first try? Yes, I do. I have played this game for years. I know how to make a bow first try. Backwards? No, never. Not me. You? Maybe. Not me. That's... yeah, okay. We need a dispenser. There we go. So, dispenser, and we're going to take this, and then what are we going to do? We're going to see if we have all of the materials gathered up, and the answer is no. Because there's one last, final, super, duper, uber last step. I hate that minecart so much. I'm not over that. But we need to head down here to the shop so that I can purchase just a wee bit more slime ball. Now our fella sells 4 for 1. I think that is a perfectly good price. So we are going to do 4, and then I'm just going to do a little splitting, sorting, take that out, sorting, and yeah, there. Okay. I don't know why I made that so complicated, but now we do this, stick the slime on top, and we can take these 15. We actually only needed 14, but that's okay. And we're going to put these in here. That right there is an entire moss farm, entirely localized within a purple shulker box. Yippee. So let us go right this way. And I'm thinking, right, we're not going to do the pathway today, but I feel like the path would probably split off here. So it would take a little bit of a this. You're going around, and this is quite a nice bend to take, I think. Maybe a little terraforming would be needed. Maybe not, maybe not. I don't want to damage the landscape too much. But in here, I think, is quite a cute pocket where we could fit ourselves an entire moss farm. So I will flatten us out one small region right here. I'm thinking we're just going to build right in the middle of this, and I will get a structure over it eventually. That probably won't be a today thing, because I'd want to design a nice little place for it, but just something cute to put here. Now, I actually forgot to bring a bed with me, which I definitely want to do, but after I get a bed, I think we will make a time lapse for the rest of this here. Okay, I have gotten a bed, we are ready to set up, and I will hopefully get to work on this. We have a blue bed this time around, because I found a cornflower on the way, so why not? Right there. Get our chest on the side. Wow, that's annoying. Get our chest on the side. And everything is perfect. I will probably leave junk in that chest for the rest of time. Now, whew, I guess we're ready to work on it now, aren't we? I suppose I will be seeing you all on the other side. All right, everybody. I believe this farm should be fully operational in its current condition. It has stone generators. As I understand it, this stone is likely pushed inward to replace what becomes moss. That is my best guess as to how this works. I did use a tutorial that was created by Basic Redstone, so I will leave a link to that in the description. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on and see if it works. I really hope I didn't desperately mess... Oh. Wait. Oh, that looks like working to me. Yo, this farm is so sick. Dude, I love the way the water does. Especially, like, these are stairs, right? Waterlogged stairs. And that flows water here. And that's what's turning into stone. But it's serving a double purpose because the water connects out the back of the stair and causes items to flow inward. That is such cool design. Really, really cool design. Now, this farm should also be fully self-sufficient as we have these here composters, which are feeding the items back into, if I show you here, the dispenser that is dispensing the bone meal. So this farm should be potentially actively creating bone meal if I had to guess. I don't know if it is a net positive. I imagine it is. Oh, how has that actually slipped through the cracks? Oh, it's because when it gets broken, it can sometimes fall into this spot. Oh, that shouldn't be too big of an issue. These rates... Oh, dude. This is so much faster than manually gathering all the blocks. That is so much faster. Wow, that is incredible. You give that an hour and you'd have enough for a lifetime. Easily. We are never going to have to worry about our supplies of moss, azalea, moss carpet, just the whole suite. This takes care of all of it. Wheat seeds are an annoyance. I suppose we will just be getting wheat seeds along with it. I feel like automatic sorting is something I would like to get into at some point. Not for my main storage, because I think it can just be inconvenient for that, but I eventually would like all my various farms to have some kind of auto sorting. So we would have a separate chest for azalea, flowering azalea, and then moss gets its own chest, moss carpet gets its own chest, and we burn all the wheat seeds, because no way we're ever going to need as many as this will likely give us. But man, oh man, is this amazing. I think we are going to get a lot of leverage out of this bad boy. I want to add a lot more moss carpets to certain areas, especially like the garden down here. It's not going to load in. I'm not that close to it. But I could at some point as well actually mix moss into the ground in patches. Now, it would be a lot of work, so I think that it's very limited areas I would probably do it in. Maybe in my own yard, down in the garden a little maybe, or we have been working a lot on the district over there, so we could start incorporating some. This just opens up possibilities, really. It just makes it so much easier for us to use moss in the future, because holy crap, can you imagine how long it would have taken me to get all of this? I mean, maybe not that long, but this is a lot faster. I think this will save us a lot of time in the future. I do hope that you all enjoyed today's episode. I have a mod that makes capes, like, really smooth, and I absolutely love this mod. It's just very, very satisfying. I like capes looking like this. The cape comes from Essential, by the way. It is a very nice cape. Got it for free. Anyways, let me actually say the thing. I do hope that you all enjoyed this video, but for the time being, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.